So, welcome to the next video about identifying potential HMO properties. As you would have seen from the last video, which was the house in Manners Road, which is an existing 4-bed HMO, I showed you how potentially we could make a 7-bed, 4-ensuite, 3-bedroom share and a bathroom HMO out of that one. The next video we're going to do now is a non-HMO property that we're going to convert into a 7-bed, hopefully 7-ensuite HMO. So, back to Rightmove, back to the search results. You'll start a new search. So this time we're going to go for Portsmouth, because a lot of Portsmouth is not HMO at the moment. I'm going to search 270 to 325 again, 3-bed houses. There we go, cool. So there's 143 properties in that location. I'm just going to scroll down till we find one that we think might be an option. Cool, so Hewitt Road, that one works quite well. So we click on this. There we go. Right, so there's two different types of house that we would typically convert. This one is quite a wide, relatively square house that doesn't go back quite so far. So this is a potential HMO. What I'll do is just bring up the floor plan again. So this one's 325. So we look at the floor plan here. We've got a 4 metre by 3 metre bedroom, so that's 12 square metres. We've got a bathroom there, which looks to be about 3 square metres. We've got a bedroom 2, which is 4.6 by 2.4. So again, that's a really good size. And bedroom 3, which is 3.65 by 2.65. Just one quick thing I'd like to point out is always look where the measurements are taken from. So for example, this one's actually measured really well because we're measuring from here to here, so full width. We've not gone against the chimney breast or anything. We're measuring from here to here. What that actually means is technically this room's slightly bigger because you've got the area that's within the bay there, which probably adds at least a metre squared to the size of that room. So probably realistically it's about 13, maybe nearly 14 square metres, that one. And then this bedroom here is obviously measured from wall to wall and from wall to wall, and this bedroom again across there. Ultimately, what we're sort of looking to avoid is overestimating the size of a room. So for example, here actually, this floor plan assumes that this room is square, although obviously this corner is actually cut off. So whatever these measurements are here, that won't actually give you a true reflection of the size of that room. So you just need to be slightly careful of that. Anyway, this house will still work. So we've got 3 good sized bedrooms on the first floor, and we've got obviously some good sized rooms on the ground floor. Now, we can see here that we've got the potential to put an extension here to square this off, and that would make this a really good sized house. And on the first floor, we can fairly easily see that we could go over the top of this staircase again to get into the loft. If we have a look through, this is fairly clearly a family house at the moment. It's not an HMO. There we go. Decent sized rooms, lots of light. This is something we could work with. So what we'll do, again, we go to, just quickly go to planning applications. So we've gone on the Portsmouth City Council website under planning applications, view and comment, click on planning applications. And that house was in Hewitt Road. So if we quickly type in Hewitt. Cool, so change of use from a C3 to 7-bed HMO. So there's a 7-bed HMO being done in Hewitt Road. Right, documents, that one's awaiting decision, so it's not yet had a decision. Sui generis plan. Cool, so 2 in the loft, both en suite. 2 on the middle floor, so they've not squeezed bedrooms there. So that's a 17 square metre bedroom, and that one's nearly 14 square metres. So I would expect we could have got to a stage with this property where actually was 3 bedrooms on the middle floor, because that's an extra 20 square metres. Both these rooms are en suites. Probably could have got to 3 bedrooms on the middle floor, potentially only 2 bathrooms on the middle floor. And then here we've got 2 ensuite bedrooms on the ground floor there, a central kitchen area and an additional bedroom at the back. So actually, there's possibility this house could have been an 8th bed house had it have been pushed, because actually The tank room's 1.82 square meters. That's slightly over by 0.2, so that would have given us 2 meters. And then ultimately this ensuite as well is over by 0.65. So actually, by the time we've taken into our 17 square meters, our 4 square meters, we could have got 3 bedrooms, 3 en suites on the middle floor. So this actually could potentially be an 8-bed house. Either way, we know we can make it a 7, which is what we're after. But by making it 8, potentially with this property in this location, we'd be looking at adding about £90,000 to £100,000. So potentially this extra bedroom here would have been worth some money. However, in terms of this video, the great thing is we've got this house where we're confident we can make it a 7-bed, 7 ensuite HMO. We've easily found it. The numbers will work. So at 325 with a build cost of around 200. As per the other video, roughly acquisition cost of £25,000, including furnishing. We're going to be looking at a situation where this could be if we went 80% loan to value, or if we were able to increase the rents, or obviously if we get an 8th bedroom, this would be all money out. If it's 7 bedrooms, potentially we might be leaving between £30,000 to £50,000 in the house. But definitely as an 8-bed, we'd be able to pull all of our money out and go again very, very quickly. And that's without even negotiating on the purchase price. So that's a relatively square house. Let's just scroll down and try and find what I would call like a long, thin house. So Ophir Road, this house here is double bay. That would indicate it's quite big. It's got a really good sized forecourt here. It's actually not a long, thin one, but never mind. Interestingly, some roads, there's different types of houses even within that road. So you might find, for example, Tangiers Road, there's some very small houses, but there are also some really quite big ones. So let's have a look at this one in Laburnum Grove. So yeah, so this is what I would call a longer, thinner house. So there we go. We've got bedroom, bedroom, bedroom with bathroom there. So basically we could separate that into 3 bedrooms, 3 en suites, and space to go into the loft, 2 bedrooms in the loft, 2 reception rooms on the 2 bedrooms on the ground floor, both en suite, and then reception room and open plan living room, kitchen at the back. Looking through the photos, it looks okay, but nothing super exciting. We'd build off the back of the house, probably rebuild that conservatory, and if we can, we'd go for prior approval to get a 6-metre extension rather than a 3-metre extension, so we could have a larger extension and just add quite a bit of size to that house. But that one will work. So let's just quickly go back to our planning applications, view and comment, view planning applications. So if we have a look in Laburnum, here you go. 165 Laburnum, December 23, awaiting decision, documents. Actually, this is interesting. So this has got the HMO count plan. So obviously you don't know the number of the other house yet, but this is how this is done. So we'll do another video on this. But you can see there's only 3.2% HMOs, 4.9% if approved. Always good to look at this sort of data when you're looking at potential properties. So, sui generis plans. As we sort of said, bedroom with ensuite in the loft, so 2 bedrooms, both over 12 square meters. Bedroom 3 with ensuite, bedroom 4 with ensuite, bedroom 5 with ensuite, all on the middle floor, and then bedroom 6 and bedroom 7, both ensuite on the ground floor. Large 25 square meter communal room and a tank room as well. So this is potentially a really good house to make an HMO out of. That's something we should definitely consider moving forwards if that's our aim. Now, it doesn't actually look like this house has got an extension being built off the back here. So potentially if there's rear access, actually there may be a way that we could put an additional bedroom on the back of the communal area to make it an 8-bed rather than a 7-bed. But again, that's one way of finding potential HMO properties through Rightmove or Zoopla, is to look for houses we think would be suitable and then to go on the planning portal and find other applications in that road to see if other properties have worked. Like I said, you've got to be careful to make sure it's the same style of house, but ultimately I hope you found that really helpful. Please subscribe to the channel and have a look at any of the other videos about HMOs and HMO conversions in general. If you'd like to book a call with us, if you've got any particular questions, or if you'd like to join our mentorship, then there should be a link around this video for Calendly so you can book a 15-minute call in. And also if you go to the HOW2HMO website, you'll see all of our mentoring options. We've got 3 options and I'd love to speak to you about any of those. Thank you.